So the year 2022 seems to be pretty exciting because not only Honor is back again, but they actually got a new foldable smartphone. But is it better than the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3? Let's first start from the build quality. Now, during my first impression, when I hold the phone, it felt really nice in the hands. Now, the weight of the phone is very close to the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3, but because it has a symmetrical design with no gap when it's closed, and the multi-curves cover screen makes it feel better in the hands. Now, this is because that Honor uses an advanced water drop hinge technology compared to a traditional ball and bat hinge. Now, this Honor Magic V is crafted with zirconium liquid metal, which has high strength carbon fibers and titanium alloy, where the unofficial words confirms up to 200,000 folds, which was nice to know. So if you're looking about closing and opening the phone about 100 times a day, it could probably last about 5 years or so. However, this could probably be because this is still a production unit, because while I did find that while closing it felt really nice and satisfying, but when I opened the phone, it felt not so seamless like how it felt on other foldable smartphones like the Z Fold 3. And also worth mentioning is the fact that the Honor Magic V is not IP rated as well. Now, this cool eco leather looking finish at the back also made it felt very premium compared to any other foldables as well. And speaking of finishes, the one which I got my hands on is called the burnt orange and is also available in black as well. Then the camera arrays are towards the left with a medium-sized camera bump, where this camera bump has a 3D dual curve lens glass protector that actually reduces the size of the camera bump, making it very nice and flat as well. Next, looking at the ports and buttons when folded, looking down below, there is the USB-C port and one of the dual stereo speakers over there. Then on the right, there's the volume rocker and the side-mounted fingerprint sensor and the power button, of course. Then looking on top, there is the IR blaster, very interesting on a foldable smartphone, and the other stereo speaker. Then you'll find a dual SIM card slot with no micro SD card slot expansion. Next, looking at the displays on the Honor Magic V. When folded, it has a 6.45-inch OLED display, which is larger than the Z Fold 3 since it is at only 6.2 inches with a resolution of 2560 by 1080. But what's interesting is that this cover screen has a refresh rate up to 120 Hz, but the unfolded screen has up to 90 Hz instead. Now, speaking of unfolded, the screen size is once again bigger at 7.9 inches, which uses an OLED display with a resolution of 1984 by 2272 pixels, once again bigger compared to the 7.6 inches on the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 3. Now, screen refresh rate aside, when it comes to playing videos on the phone, look great when unfolded. And while there are a lot of people talking about the creases in the middle, which I don't understand why is it such an issue, it's like complaining if you take out the cash from your pocket and then you fold it and then there's a crease. So what? Because I've actually already subconsciously ignored the existence of the crease, just like how camera notches took over our lives. Now, speaking on the crease, if you really insist, it is not as visible as the Z Fold 3, so that is great, but yes, you will still find the crease. Now, based on my first impressions using the phone unfolded over here, there is a difference in experience because I'm very used to a higher refresh rate, especially when it comes to using another foldable like the Z Fold 3 or even a tablet as well. Now, there are some nice multitasking features to take advantage of the nice and big screen, where it allows up to 4 screens, which is surely a huge plus. And apparently there's a very unique anti-fingerprint coating technology over here that is not only great to make the phone screen unfolded very durable, but it's also anti-dust and anti-oil as well. Now, as for the camera department, Honor decided to go all out when it comes to the specs, where not only it has one but 350 megapixel sensors, where other than the main and the ultra-wide cameras, there's also a unique spectrum enhanced camera, very interesting, which apparently uses to capture more details in a more complex environment. Then there are two selfie cameras like how other foldables are as well, which is a massive 42 megapixel lens on the cover screen and another 42 megapixel camera inside of the unfolded screen. Now, based on my quick test images, it did turn out very nice as you guys can see, but keep in mind that since this is an unofficial unit, so the results will be better like how Honor smartphones usually are. Next, looking at the specs of the phone, the Honor Magic V comes with the latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 4nm chipset, which has 5G support and of course Wi-Fi 6 as well. So yes, this means that the Honor Magic V is the very first foldable smartphone that has this new chipset. Then when it comes to the GPU, it comes with the Adreno 730 GPU, where it comes with either 256 or 512GB of storage, and both variants has 12GB of RAM. Then as for the battery, similar to other foldables where the battery is divided into two parts, that totals up to 4750 milliamps of battery, which is also bigger than the Z Fold 3's 4400 milliamps, and the phone also supports a massive 66 watts super fast charge, also better than the Z Fold 3. Then when it comes to the software, the phone comes with Honor's Magic UI, which I've always liked and appreciated more than the Xiaomi's MIUI. Now, since this is a unit from China, there is no Google, as there's no official word on whether or not it will be released or if and when it will be released globally. Where if it does come out globally, I'm pretty sure they will have Google Play services since they are back on having Google on their smartphones. And speaking of which, do check out my unboxing and my first impressions of the Honor 50 over here, and also the Z Fold 3 review over here in case you haven't seen it. Do comment below what you guys think of the Honor Magic 2, will ya? My name is Adam Lobo and I'll see you in my next video.